Hello, everybody. There's just days until the election, and Donald Trump is shaking in his boots, all because celebrities with some of the biggest online platforms in the world are jumping on the Harris bandwagon. It seems there's a new one condemning Trump every single day. Whatever you're doing right now while watching this, cooking, cleaning, or just relaxing, trust me, you'll want to buckle up, because we'll also be diving into the countless Republicans who are turning on Trump and his former staffers who are spilling some real tea. Now, Kamala just secured a huge endorsement from the greatest basketball player of all time, LeBron James. He tweeted a powerful video. It's one of the most important videos I've seen yet, and prefaced it, saying, "When I think about my kids and my family and how they will grow up, the choice is clear to me. Vote Kamala Harris."
All right, heck yeah, it's a cool black guy. That's one of my buddies. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
No, I'm not a racist.
They're taking black jobs now.
The whole country's going to be it'll be like Detroit.
A lot of it's about the genes, isn't it? Don't you believe? They're poisoning the blood of our country.
Troublemaker. These are troublemakers. Look, I love the old days, you know? Do you know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. Like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you.
Now, if you had one really violent day, like one rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out and it will end immediately.
But we're going to indemnify police officers and law enforcement from being destroyed by the radical left.
You're changing history, you're changing culture.
Of course I hate these people. And let's all hate these people, because maybe hate is what we need.
Puerto Rican stars Bad Bunny and Ricky Martin also just backed Harris after racist comments at Trump's Madison Square Garden rally. Star and former Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger tweeted, "I will always be an American before I am a Republican. That's why this week I'm voting for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz." The list keeps getting longer and longer, and the Trump campaign is scrambling. Beyonce, Madonna, Avenger cast members Taylor Swift, and Jennifer Lopez are all endorsing Harris. And this recent Julia Roberts ad has Republicans infuriated.
Your turn, honey.
In the one place in America where women still have a right to choose, you can vote any way you want, and no one will ever know.
Did you make the right choice?
Sure did, honey.
Remember, what happens in the booth stays in the booth. Vote Harris Walz.
Now, all of these celebrity endorsements come as more and more high-profile Republicans are turning on Trump. Former Vice President Dick Cheney said that Trump can never be trusted with power again. Former Representative Liz Cheney spoke out with a similar message. Former Representative Adam Kinzinger is voting for Harris along with Anthony Scaramucci, the businessman who once served as Trump's White House Director of Communications. There's countless others, but I want to focus on a former Trump White House press secretary, Stephanie Grisham, who spent holidays at Mar-a-Lago and says behind closed doors, even Trump makes fun of his supporters for backing his nonsense. Take a listen.
I spent Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's all at Mar-a-Lago. I saw him when the cameras were off. Behind closed doors, Trump mocks his supporters. He calls them basement dwellers. On a hospital visit one time when people were dying in the ICU, he was mad that the cameras were not watching him. He has no empathy, no morals, and no fidelity to the truth. He used to tell me, "It doesn't matter what you say, Stephanie. Say it enough and people will believe you." But it does matter. What you say matters, and what you don't say matters. On January 6th, I asked Melania if we could at least tweet that while peaceful protest is the right of every American, there's no place for lawlessness or violence. She replied with one word: no. I became the first senior staffer to resign that day. I couldn't be part of the insanity any longer. When I was press secretary, I got skewered for never holding a White House briefing. It's because, unlike my boss, I never wanted to stand at that podium and lie.
And across the country, everyday Republicans are inspiring others by showing that voting for democracy is more important than sticking to party lines.
I'm a two-time Trump voter.
I'm a former Trump voter.
And in 2024, I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
Harris is a former prosecutor.
She's smart.
I love her energy.
She will support our democratic institutions.
She will put her country first.
Harris is going to be better for this nation than Trump.
I will be
voting for Kamala Harris.
In 2024, I will be proudly voting for Kamala Harris.
And while the polling is still tight, it's clear that celebrities, Republican politicians, and everyday folks alike know that every single vote matters, and they understand what's at stake in this election.